thing that we just heard from that tweet, but easier said than done when you've lost control of this thing like you did tonight.
Of course, Roger DeCoster, the 5-time world champion. They call him the man. He is a team manager for that Red Bull KTM squad. Right now, a lot of eyes focused on number 1, the reigning West 250 champion, Eli Tomac. There he is. What's he going to do in this 250 main? Here we go. Championships on the line. Tomac trying to get the whole shot, gets bumped, comes out second through the first corner. Still straight up. He's got a great start. Here he comes, challenging for the lead.
Telling his teammate, Zach Osborne, out front. Anderson, who has been really quick here tonight, he's third.
Osborne, teammate or not, is not pulling over.
I don't think so, but there's a lot of racing left. Who knows how they would work it there on the Geico Honda team. You got to just keep racing through this, but either way, boy, this thing is really going to shape up heading into Las Vegas.
Osborne comes into the night 4th in the championship, just behind Seeley, 11 markers behind him. He'd love to move up to 3rd. Here we go, across the finish line jump, and Anderson gets around Tomac.
Wow, Anderson making the moves on the reigning champion. Anderson's came here tonight meaning business. He's been fast, he's been fluid. Could it be his night or Osborne's night? You got Seeley up front. He's yet to win this year.
As they run right now, 3rd or better, they will go to... Oh, Tomac with another mistake. He drops back to 4th. If he's 3rd or better, they will be tied to the points going to Vegas. He drops to 4th. He's now 2 markers back. This main event is going to be crazy for Tomac. He's got to get focused, Kevin.
Look at this pass for the lead.
Anderson takes it over. Osborne drops back to 2nd. Here comes Seeley.
Osborne having trouble in the whoops has now dropped 2 positions, both times in the same spot, really struggling through there. Anderson and Seeley are absolutely flying.
And remember, Jeff, Seeley is 3rd in this championship. He's 28 down right now.
Right now, Anderson and Seeley both in the 48s, Osborne and Tomac in the 51s. Eli's got to get his head in this game.
Anderson's 4th in the title fight. He's 39 back. Wow, Aaron, what a crazy night, and Seeley's right in the middle of it.
What a crazy night it is for Cole Seeley, and you got to remember this is where a big injury happened for him here in Salt Lake City last year. He said he was extremely nervous just coming into the night. The goal was to make it through practice. As of right now, he's definitely exceeded his expectations. Ralph?
Seeley on that 43. Past the mechanics area as they cheer them on.
Riders behind Tomac. There is some serious competition. Cunningham, Davilo, Stewart are really on the move right now. And that's going to be bad news for Tomac because then that's going to put the pressure on. There's Cunningham. He's on the blue Yamaha. Got the green Kawasaki of Davalos, who has been ultra fast here tonight. Did not get to start. He is really moving through the pack.
Wow, did you see Davalos riding the rim of that big bull turn? He got through there great as he railed that corner. Davalos on the number 40, currently running in 6th. Here he comes, looking at the outside, battling with Cunningham.
I'm telling you guys, Davalos may be 6th right now. We are 4 laps through this race. I don't think the win is out of the question.
Jeff Tomac continues to struggle through that whoop section.
That was a tough run right there, Ralph. He could have lost a lot of ground, but I'm telling you, this thing's melting away. He's getting pressure from behind now as these leaders are starting to pull away.
He has got to get around Osborne, and here comes Davalos to challenge Tomac.
I mean, there's just a freight train of riders, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, completely lined up, and this is not what Tomac needs to happen.
It's the best thing that can happen for Roczen. Davalos gets around Tomac, and now Cunningham's going to challenge the number 1. And every time somebody passes him, the points slip away from Tomac.
Wow, I hate to say it, but for Eli Tomac, the mental side of this game, okay, being mentally strong, he is really struggling right now.
There he goes again. He's losing more ground and more points. Davalos gets around Osborne. Did Cunningham complete the pass? He was right there. Let's see if we can tell from this shot. No, they're still battling just behind him.
But that's a good point, Ralph. They're still battling. This thing isn't over for Eli. And you want to talk about the pressure of a championship. We saw Roxon get the pressure. They have some mishaps and stuff, and now it's happening to Eli one race later.
Look at Cunningham all over Tomac, and Malcolm Stewart is right there as well, and so is Sipes, and we know Stewart is fast tonight. He's already won a heat race.
The problem when they're freight training like that, Ralph, it's like you keep losing positions. There's always someone else knocking on your door.
Well, he needs to regroup right now. He needs to get it together. He's trying a different line through the whoops. Oh, he's off the side.
Oh,
Almost.
he loses 2 spots,
3
spots, and more points. And Roxon counts his blessings. And Tomac slips 7 points back now behind Roxon. What could have been a golden opportunity to come out of here the points leader. He will close the gap, but he is certainly not going to feel great headed to Vegas.
No.
Well, and remember when we started this championship, Eli Tomac, he was unbeatable in the first 3 races. He was so fast, so strong, and things have changed. And now the pressure of the championship, the mental side of it, it has really got to him. And it's like, what is going on with Eli Tomac? It's a tough position to be in. Kevin, we've both been there before, and to have to battle through it right now. Now he's got Craig and Savacci closing in also.
Yes, and don't forget, Tomac won 4 races this year. It's only a 9-race championship, and this is race number 8.
15 of these riders right now are in the 52nd or under range. Eli Tomac is in a 50. He is going to continue to get pressure this entire main event, especially if he continues to make these mistakes.
He's got to be going forward, not backwards.
And look, I can tell you guys, Seattle 1998, I had the #1 plate on my bike. I got the whole shot in the race and finished 14th, and I didn't fall. It was a complete meltdown mentally. I hope Tomac does not fall that far back and can keep this thing close. Halfway through the race, what is this champion made of? He's got a #1 plate on his bike, okay, but what could be going through his mind right now?
Kevin, he struggled through the whoops all day, and he still can't get through there. Here comes the 59 of Craig. He's all over him now. The whoops are his Achilles heel tonight.
My key to the race, I'm feeling good about that, but not feeling good about it for my teammate here on the Geico Honda. Like I said before, he's going to continue to have the pressure. Look,
there's
at
another
pass.
Another one. And right behind him is Savacci, Rattray, and the rest. Unbelievable. Tomac now 8 back. Meanwhile, so much credit goes to Anderson, who is leading this by 4.7 seconds over Seeley. This could be his first ever career win in Monster Energy Supercross for that Rockstar Energy Suzuki rider.
Well, Anderson was close. Career best finish was here last year. This track really suits him. I watch Anderson ride his style. He resembles a lot. He looks a lot like Davey Millsaps, his teammate on the 450 that we're going to see coming up in the next main event. Rockstar Suzuki has really got this thing dialed in here tonight.
They do, but it's also interesting. We've talked about earlier in the show with Ryan Dutch. You come to a city, you feel good. His best finish was here in Salt Lake. Might one-up it here this year.
That's right. He was second here just a year ago, and he led the first 10 laps last year. He leads another one. 5 to go. Anderson can see it.
And last lap around, he was a 49.2. Only Davalos and Stewart are in the 49s. Everyone else is 50 or above.
I know we haven't finished this, but I cannot wait for the 450 main. The way this night has gone, it is going to be something. There you see Tomac currently 9th, 8 points down to Roxon. Aaron, what are they telling Eli on the pit board?
Eli's mechanic, Brian Krantz, just informed him, you've got to go. You can see he's starting to stress and sweat bullets down here. Just give him a little information to try to help his rider out.
I don't think that there's much that a pit board can do at this point, do you, Kevin? You think, Kevin?
Right now, he's just, it all breaks down to his whoop section. He's riding pretty good for 95% of the track, but just inconsistency and mistakes in the whoops, which is an area where you can lose the most time with the smallest mistake.
Yeah, but earlier in the season, Tomac was one of the best. And
You're right.
now he is really struggling. Look right
He
here.
looks
He's going to try
tight to me.
Well, he's trying to get past Cunningham. You can see Yeah, Cunningham also struggling through the whoop, so he might pick up another spot.
There's one.
Looks like something may be going on with Cunningham there.
Got him a point.
Wow.
And
what
look,
can be going through Ken Roxon's mind, who's sitting in on the sidelines watching this.
And Jeff, that point could be a huge difference next week in Vegas that he just got back.
Every point counts. You got to keep charging through a situation. Tough race. You have to keep going.
But to think, after the first couple of quarters, he was in second. He was the points leader at that point. Now he finds himself 7 down with 3 to go. What a crazy night it's been here in Salt Lake City.
And if you notice just on the right side of your screen right there, Sipes started 8th, is now up to 6th. He's put on a pretty good ride right now, and he's closing in. Oh, that looks like Osborne.
The 3:38 of Osborne. That's going to get him another point. Once he goes by him, that should put him to 6 now. Yes.
Was back to, was it 9th or 10th? Now back up. It's going to put him in, shows 7th going across the line.
Goes around Berriman, who is way back in the field. Nothing gained there. Anderson continues to lead.
Now it looks like Tomac is starting to regroup.
Yes.
Okay, you got Sipes just in front of him. Last lap around, Tomac was quicker than Sipes.
Hopefully it's not going to be a little too late here for Tomac. He's going to get a few of these points back, but not as many as he could have had here tonight. He'll get one more if he can get around Sipes. Here he comes inside. There's another one.
Which he does, but look how he enters these whoops. Double, 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 double. You know, it's just, he doesn't have that commitment that drives through those things.
In the last lap and a half or so, guys, he's picked back up 3 points. Anderson continues to lead, trying to make some career history for himself. Lap and a half away from his first career Monster Energy Supercross win.
Where'd you get your first, Kevin?
Oh, I think it was Minneapolis. That was a long time ago, Jeff. Hard to remember way back
There
then.
you go. White flag. I can tell you what's going through his mind right now. He's got a little bit of nerves going on, trying not to think about it too much. Still have to go out and execute this last lap, but what a big moment for Jason Anderson and Rockstar Energy Racing. Still triple through there. Staying on the gas. About a 7-second lead over Seeley. Outstanding ride here.
Altitude doesn't look like it's affecting him, as he's about to have the high of a lifetime when he passes this finish line.
Working that throttle. Flying through the 4,600 feet elevation here in Salt Lake City. Through the whoops for the final time. Here he comes.
Got it.
He's going to hang that left-hand corner. And Jason Anderson lights the candles in Salt Lake City. The Rockstar Energy Racing rider wins his first career Monster Energy Supercross. Where will Eli Tomac go to Vegas? How many points back will he be? Can he get around Craig? That's the next one in front of him. Looks like he's going to run out of time.
What a battle here Eli Tomac has gone through in this main.
Tomac will finish 6th. He will be 5 points behind Ken Roxon.